I love that one. Today we have another episode of Let's Talk About It. So let's talk about it. But first,
coming real, it's the next episode.
what's going on, everybody? Jeremy back again with Remy Q Studios. I want to welcome you to my studio. We have the very lovely Miss Angel with us again.
Hello. Ooh, look at that. That's terrible. Look at that. Ooh.
Terrible about what? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm excited.
It's almost like if somebody were down here with us, I would be like, go upstairs.
Oh, you mean like if we were in a downstairs?
Yeah.
If we were in like a secluded area that was cut away from the rest of the house where other people weren't supposed to be. So like if we were downstairs and then stairs were incorporated, instead of just being on the main level, we could be like, hey, what are you doing down here? You shouldn't be down here.
Yeah.
That's the type of interaction that you would have?
Yeah.
Interesting. That was not the emergency I thought it was. Man, this is going to be one of those. All right.
Yay!
So should we bring in our guest? I feel like
we should.
At this point. I mean,
people
that was
have waited.
beyond ridiculous.
Sorry.
Daggone it.
Oh, no.
Yes, Digger Jim.
Woo!
What is going on? How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, doing fantastic. Got the whole new comic books day stash.
I tell you what, that was quite the haul you had for New Comic Book Day. I think I saw. Damn, I think everybody. We haven't been yet. We haven't been. And you know what? I just hit up IG for. You know what? Let me put that up real quick. I just hit up IG for Recollect because I was trying to give them a little bit of love. This is our new like spot that we've been going to. They're actually doing they're calling it Geek Fest on Saturday. Yeah. 1 to 7, and they're gonna have tables set up and everything. It's gonna be like a little like mini con.
Right.
I'm going. But anyways, so I posted them up in some different chats saying, hey, you know what? If you don't mind, give them a follow. But we haven't been there yet. Everybody though that's gotten New Comic Book Day seems like they've gotten some of the biggest hauls. Like you had mentioned it, Chip mentioned it. Like everybody's like, man, I don't know what it was, but. It was like a week to pick up books. There was just a lot of good books out, I guess. I mean, everything that I saw, it looked good. So
I haven't.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have anything last week. I mean, it was like maybe 3 or maybe 4 books at most, and I just knew. I said, "Oh man, next week's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a big chunk of money."
Knew it was coming. I'm actually waiting for. I've got a couple
Big boy books.
Couple big books, yeah, a couple big books.
Nice.
I'm finally able to get in. I'm really excited about that. And actually, I just had there was a YouTube auction earlier in the week, Monday maybe, and I think I got like 40 or 50 books from that. And that just arrived today.
I bought a whole bunch of stuff from Big Time Collectibles, but
Angel's the Big Time Collectibles.
Yeah,
beast now.
I don't
like she shit on them about their shipping.
Did not.
She shit on them about their shipping when she didn't realize that the book hadn't been released yet.
Right.
One time, and ever since then, she's like anytime I see something for Big Time Collectibles, I forward it to her because I'm like, you'll probably buy this.
Yeah,
I don't have any money to buy it.
I don't follow instructions, so I have to wait. I bought what was it? The Miko. I don't know how to say it.
Miko Suyon. The
mystery box.
That's what everybody's doing the mystery box on.
But I have to
tonight.
She's.
I have to wait to May 25th because I bought something that doesn't come out till May 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Oh, they combine it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
BS. Did you tell
saving shipping?
Did you tell them you wanted to be part of the box battle?
No, I don't think they care. I
I'm
want
going
them
to change things a
I'll
little
be like,
bit.
I'm a Karen. Do you know who I am? No, thank you. I don't want to be that person. I want to be part of it.
And I'm sure everybody's aware of Spidey's powdered tumblers. But gosh darn it, yet another one I need to put up here. Check them
Yeah.
out. Check this out. That I saw that today and I was like, what? I might need to get on that. Some Voltron action. Slapped? It's amazing. I don't know how the dice thing works though.
What dice thing?
Do you know how the dice thing works on that?
I mean, you have 10 people that in the raffle or whatever, and then as long he'll hit it. Some people do it differently. Some people will hit it a couple of times based on whatever, how many people are in it. Some people just say, look, I'm just gonna hit it one time. As long as they don't roll snake eyes, that's the number. That's the winner. Dice, spinning the wheel, the ducks.
Oh,
It's
so
all just random.
So that's just how many times they mix everybody up. Then it's whoever's in the list.
Correct. So they
All
would mix the list, and then next thing you know, they'll roll the
Sorry.
dice and they'll say, you're the winner.
I had a little too much, perhaps. A little too much. Sorry about that. But anyways, Spidey's powdered tumblers. Check them out. Make sure you do that. Let's not mess around here. What?
We gotta say hi to the chat.
I was gonna say I'm switching it to the chat. I'm gonna.
No, just stop. Just stop doing it. You're going to drive me crazy.
Bro.
Oh yeah, thank you for calling that out. Thank you. Thank you for calling that out.
Oh,
I appreciate
man.
that.
There is nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry. I embrace you as one of the fellas. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how I was raised.
No, it's not.
That's how I was raised.
No, it's not.
This was.
No. No,
Yeah, it was.
No.
If I call my wife bro, I'm gonna get hit.
Les Crucius, how you doing, sir?
Crucius. Yeah, it's so bad because now I call everybody bro. And I'll be like yelling at my kids and I'll be like, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like in the middle of school line, bro, come on.
Bro, come on.
I do the same thing.
I did that.
If I drop Logan off at the front, I'll like no joke. I've dropped them off at the front, right? I'll walk them through all the like older kids are sitting there, and like he'll arrive and I'll be like, bro, whip ass today, man, and we'll bounce. I make sure like blatantly obvious. That's right, he said that, just so they know. At that point, there's no questions asked. It's kind of like when I go.
Is that why they called me and told them not to? No, I'm just kidding.
Told you not to tell me. Man.
So is that like one of those oh crap, what are they called?
RFID?
Yeah.
No, the wallet itself.
Yeah.
It's I can't think there's a name for it though.
I had to learn how to use it.
Yeah, it's hard.
So I've actually gotten used to it, but like this, I thought that it's got a clip. That's like it's like a money clip though. That's
right. So you can put it on your belt or whatever. But I just put it in my pocket.
And then the cards, like I push that little thing there, and then I squeeze this, and that's what pops them out. And then I can just take it and like use it, and then put it back in. And just
is that my card?
Thank you, Ignacio. A Ridge wallet. It's called a Ridge wallet.
Oh.
That's what it was.
A what?
It's called a Ridge wallet. That's what they have something called a Ridge wallet. It's basically that without the logo on it. But yours looks tight. I don't know if I could get used to it.
I've been rocking it for about a week, and it's pretty good. I was a big wallet guy. I was like the stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. I mean, this is small. It used to be like this big.
That's
and then my wife's like,
he's got like receipts from like 2005.
Look, you never know when I need that receipt from 2005. All right. A lot of times,
throw it away, man.
I hate to say this too. I've had receipts as timestamps for alibis. I know that sounds weird. Every now and then, though, I'll have one of those. I'll be like, you know what? I bet you some shit's going down right now. I got to make sure that they know this is where I was at. Like, do you ever do that? No. Or the same thing with TV.
No.
Like I remember, it's harder now because
this
you
is what I
stream
have
everything.
to deal with on the daily.
But like back in the day when you could just watch it the once, they would be like, "So what'd you do all night?" And they're like, "Watch TV." And they're like, "Oh, really? What'd you watch?" And then the guy's like, "Survivor." And they're like, "Oh,
who won?
Who won?" And then the guy's like, "Oh, I don't know." Like that's another thing. Like I've made note before on like certain shows.
You're right.
Like this way, I know If they want to know where I was at, I'll tell them flat out.
I feel like
I was watching The Walking Dead.
I feel like Jim Carrey. Stop breaking the law, asshole.
I'm not breaking the law.
Do you feel like they're
don't
going
have
to
break
come
the
for
law to
you,
be
Remy
accused of
Q?
a crime.
Yeah, have you
Maybe
ever
accused you.
been pulled over and said, you look exactly like this guy we're looking for? I mean,
Ooh. I
No.
love the
But
pull you over.
My
and they're
nephew got pulled over
like, do
for
you
that.
know why I pulled you over? Nope. Never. You think I'm going to tell you? I had one guy pull me over when I had, remember the Fiero? I had an 88 Fiero, little 2-seater.
I remember.
Oh,
you
yeah,
got-
I remember.
Fiero. And I used to zip around in this thing. I got pulled over once because I had a headlight that was out.
Mm.
I ignored that. And a guy pulled me over again. He like pulled me over Monday and then he pulled me over Friday. And I used to get pulled over in this thing all the time because it was a little car. You could zip around in it though, you know.
Right, right.
So I get pulled over. Plus, it just looked. It was one of those cars. It was red. You know what I mean? It was like bright red. It was a little 2-door coupe. Like people just pull me over because. But I remember this guy pulled me over. He was like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I was like, "No, sir." And he's like, "Well, why did I pull you over Monday?" And then I had to stop. And I was like, "Because of my headlight." And he's like,
Right.
"Yes." And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got this that I plan on installing." And I'd always have like a part. I got out of everything because I had like a part.
I
didn't bother putting it in.
I have
but
a
I had a part,
cable.
and I had a receipt when I picked it up. That was a big one. I'm waiting for that. Like if somebody calls me out on the junker, why do you think I have a headlight right there? I'll be like, "I'm sorry, I'm doing some work. I got a headlight right here. I'm replacing. It's no big deal." But I knew it was an issue. That's why I immediately tried to address this.
I got pulled over so much when I worked the night shift at Toys R Us because
really?
They were out, trolling for alcoholics, man.
They were like, "There's one."
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I was swerving or nothing. I'm driving along. They're like, "Woo!" I was like where are you coming from?
Right there.
It happened like 3 times in 2 weeks. Finally, on the third one, I'd had enough, and the guy's like, "Where are you coming from?" Earth. And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Look, man, look at me." And I had on like my safety vest. It was summer. I'd sweated like a pig. I was like, "Dude, I've been at work. I'm not drinking. I just got off work. I want to go home." And yeah, it was hilarious.
Man, I'm way behind here. Jim, you get pulled over.
I have a lot.
We used to get pulled over all the time because they thought he was like 20 and I was like 14.
Oh,
Well, you do look young.
Well, thank you.
I mean,
yeah,
like younger
you know
than
what?
him.
In all honesty, there was multiple times we got into some situations because of that.
You thought you were getting arrested.
We got into some situations.
They're like,
yeah.
"How old are
thought
you?"
he was
Yeah, like this wasn't. It's not like a normal. Hey, we can go park over here deal because we've been together since we were very young. So that was a thing. And we got caught a couple times, and that was the immediate thing. They were like, "How old are you?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like now, I look like I'm bad.
We got questioned at the movie theater one time. You were holding my hand.
You question about it? Yeah. Well, you see a question. Not anymore. Now they're just like, "Oh."
Oh, what?
They're an old married couple.
They're like, "Oh, well, you're very lucky to have such a youthful wife." But at least I think they acknowledge you're my wife.
Good call.
Good job.
Call.
They just
Good
don't
job.
confuse you for being underage.
Somebody asked if I was 20, and I was like, "Oh my god, what do you want?"
All right. Oh.
Right on.
Happy
Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Bring out the hammer.
So I've been working on my bag and board deal because I got all these fancy new bags that Mr. DJ Link sent me, and it's been an experience. It's been an experience. I realize now, like I need to take care of my books better. I need better boxes. You know what I mean? That's the pride of my collection now. Is that wrong?
That is correct.
So, anything that you would like to talk about specifically, like a book that you picked up this week?
I'm gonna be like Remy Q. No.
No.
Mm-mm. No, I'll tell you what. I'm going to show you this. I picked this up. I bought this on eBay. It's going with an A-OK because it's me. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes.
You know, I feel like an archaeologist sometimes when I'm digging in the ground.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is like the coolest.
You know, well, it's not the coolest, but it is cool. You
No,
know,
it's the coolest. I've always wanted to do that.
I've only been once.
I've never been, except for that one time we had to find keys in the snow.
I went with Junior, and I said metal detecting. He's like, "It's relic hunting, sir. Don't."
Yeah,
get
relic
confused."
hunting.
I was like, "Oh man, now he's getting embarrassed about the level of nerd." That's what it was. It was the level of nerd. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, it was an old farm. Well, we grew up in Virginia. We grew up in Fredericksburg.
So there's
It's a hotbed, baby. You know what I mean? Like
Richmond.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know.
Like,
I saw that.
The city you trash.
You want to
on the reg, and I'm like, do not trash Richmond. I grew up there. God darn it.
It's only that one part of Richmond that.
So that one part.
It's only one part.
Yeah. That little part down there. I know where you're talking about.
But
it's like when we enter home and we're like, oh, this is where the traffic starts.
No.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, so I mean, when you're looking for something like that, like I feel like that's the area you need to be.
Well,
You know what I mean? It's like because
yeah.
we found we didn't find any buckles. We found a lot of parts from like
bayonet. Oh, you
the
found a horse carriage
thing.
Sure.
Whatever. So
I don't think this person's gonna watch this, so I will show it.
Whoa, wait a minute.
But I mean, I'll show the okay because I don't think the person's gonna watch it. Maybe I shouldn't. They might be hidden Remy Q fans.
Oh.
Save it then, sir. Save it.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
Not gonna ruin it.
Don't ruin
because I'm gonna surprise them. They're gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with it, and I don't think this guy's gonna be ready for it. So
what is it? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm excited. I was gonna ask him what the.
I'll show you. I'll show you after the show what it is, and you can see it. But you know, I this is one of my favorite books that I'm reading right now. It's Newburn. I don't have too many that I absolutely like. I can't wait until the next one. But Newburn is one, and I'm on board with Chris. DC versus vampires. It's kind of in the same vein. It's goofy.
Yes.
It's you know, it's light. I need that because when I read the Department of Truth afterwards, I'm like, oh Jesus, I didn't think about that for a while. So I need something light. And that was light. You know, I mean, I'm trying.
DC versus vampires. I mean, that was for me. That started with that was a cover by.
Yeah. Well, it was for me too, but then I read it and was like, "Holy crap!"
But then it was good. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. It's like, oh shoot, no, this is
the other one. This is probably the only other one that I'm like every time it comes out, I'm ready to. I want to know what's happening. After that, the rest of them are just your standard books that I just want to read to see where it goes.
Mark had recommended that, and I did not. I know when it first dropped. The shop I was going to did not have it, or they would always run out of it. One of the two.
Right.
And so I kind of missed it. I wasn't able to jump on that one. So,
right.
But Mark always said it was good.
And I have to say, when we knew you were coming on, I always try to go back and watch people's video and research and everything. And one of the things that you had said, and it was interesting because you were talking about how everybody has their Superman. And you said that George Reeve was your Superman, and then you switched it to Christopher Reeve.
Yeah,
and it made me think. I completely forgot about George Reeve. He was like so awesome as a Superman.
He was like the window guy.
Yeah, but he was like, I mean, that was way before any of our times, even mine. But the whole time I was saying George Reeve, I was meaning to say Christopher Reeve.
Right.
You know, I mean, good Lord, he was Superman back when I was a kid, and you know, But it
was interesting because if you hadn't said that, he would have I used to watch him all the time because I was born in a different time. Like my parents were so much older than me. Like,
you mean
older than you're supposed to have? Like my parents, like when my mom had me, she was 42 and my dad was 50. So we were watching like Nick at Night, like as if it was like coming out, like, and we were
Right.
watching like George Reeve and F Troop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, yeah.
weird. It was really weird.
Oh,
I
yeah,
knew none of the references.
because you're so normal.
I'm not saying that. I just didn't know. I remember going to the house and you guys were talking about crap. And you're like, oh, yeah, this person. I'm like, I've never heard of that person before. They died like 50
Right.
years ago.
I was
I knew nothing about that.
yeah, I was kind of raised in a strict household, but we were allowed to do certain things. Like I could still get my comics, even though
Right.
it was kind of, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. You know, we were religious and we went to church and everything, but at the same time, my parents weren't like really. They allowed us to do some things, but there were certain things they weren't going to let us watch and all this
Right.
jazz. But at the end of the day, it was probably my brother that really took us over the edge when he put up his Kiss poster.
Oh,
That was we had to put the Kiss poster up, and my mother's like, what is that? And by then it was, I'd already had God, I can't think of her name. Oh, what was that girl's name? It wasn't Heather Locklear. It was
Kathy?
Heather. I thought it was Heather something else. Anyway, I think it was the woman from like TJ Hooker, and she was posing in a hot tub with like a pink bikini on, and I put that up, and that was. I think my parents after that they said, okay, we can't keep it so strict. We have boys.
oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, what happened? Did I do that? I didn't do that, did I?
I think I did that. I barely.
Okay.
Sometimes my.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Oh, shut up. I did not mean to do that.
No,
I didn't
I
do
think-
that. He said he did it.
I think
I
I
didn't
did
do
it. I think my camera is so sensitive. It's ridiculous. But yeah. So I mean, I think
Yes.
that's what
Sometimes my camera is
I
very
can still
sensitive as
see
well.
you.
But yeah, no. So when that happened, when Brother John put the Kiss poster up, that was the
was
final
it.
straw. My mother just gave up and was like, "All right, I have boys. I can't be strict on. They're gonna do what they're gonna do." Between the two of us, we tag teamed it and took care of business. Because
Right.
I haven't, my sister never did anything. She was like, kind of a not nerd, and but she didn't rebel either, and we kind of rebelled. So, but you know what I hated about Fredericksburg?
What?
Just between you and me, as a kid, wintertime would come, and you'd be standing there at the TV going, "All right, here comes the snow," and that shit would be coming right to Fredericksburg and stop. And we get nothing but like a little bit of rain and some ice. And I'm like, God, what the hell is going on in Fredericksburg that it stops right there? And y'all would get like a ton of snow and we'd get like nothing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go any further. And I was like, and I even asked my dad, can we move to Fredericksburg? He's like, what for? I was like, because they get snow and I want to be out of school.
And it's so funny because they got to the point where they were closing school every single time. And then finally they got to the point where they're like, we can't just close school every time it snows.
Yeah.
And then they had like a whole bunch of teenagers getting in car accidents, but everybody was fine. And then they're like, oh, we should start closing schools again because these kids obviously don't know what they're doing. And so they were like, it's closed. And I was like, yay. So exciting. I love it when like watching the little what?
Nothing.
Weird. That was weird. Okay.
So
Okay.
Is there something behind me?
No.
You were just like,
No. It's a bug.
I do have a question though. Are either one of you guys going to see the Doctor Strange movie?
yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's like the only one that I think my wife will go with me to see. She didn't want to go see Batman, but she has, I think she might hear me. I think she has a thing for what's his name? Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Benedict
I think she
Cumberbatch.
thinks he's a handsome man. And she likes the character too, but I mean she will always love Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman and Thor will always be in her top.
Hugh Jackman, I think that's gonna be an interesting one to change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who
That's
they're
gonna
going to
be an
get for
interesting
that.
one to change because he literally.
Is the epitome of Wolverine.
Well,
He
I
just,
mean, that's been Wolverine. That's the thing. That's not
Right.
even
Yeah,
like
for
even
sure.
through all the other X-Men movies, you switch so many people. He never changed.
no.
And
Well, Hugh
it's like,
Jackman, I mean, Wolverine's not supposed to be a big guy. I mean, not a
Yeah.
tall guy.
Yeah.
And they were talking about getting who was it they were talking about? Liev Schreiber's brother, something, Pablo Schreiber.
Well, I've
And
heard
I
a
think
couple
he's
different
like
things. I heard
6'2".
Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe, maybe.
No.
And I was like,
No. I
I
would
heard that
punch
on.
whoever said that. No. Mm-mm. No. God.
Well, because they asked about it on one of those Reddit talks, and he's like, they haven't spoke to me, but I'm always willing to do it. I was like,
Yeah, I
don't
guess he
know.
would. He'd get out of the damn,
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter closet and finally, get
Yeah.
into something else. But
that's a rough one though. That's gonna be a rough one to fill.
yeah. Whoever fills it's never good. I mean, people
It's
are going to be
a
like,
rough one to
nope.
fill. Well, you know what though? Like, I mean, hell, as many different Batman people, I've dumped on every single one of them, and they're all seem to be doing well. So,
Would you like to tell everybody your favorite?
as of right now,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'd like to keep that to myself
Okay.
because that even baffled me. But I was like, holy crap, when did this happen?
You know what? It to me, it's a lot like Spider-Man. Okay, and here's what I'm saying is, the most well-rounded, in my opinion, and I know it's probably not going to be popular. I don't care. I liked Ben Affleck. I thought he was good. I thought he was okay. He did a good Bruce Wayne. He did a good Batman. His mannerisms as Bruce Wayne was probably a little better. So it's kind of like people going and saying, well, Tobey Maguire was a better Peter Parker and Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man, but not a good Peter Parker.
Right.
And Tom Holland to me is the epitome of both.
Absolutely.
He knows how to play the innocent Peter Parker character, and the dude was freaking acrobatic, man. He did a lot of his own stunts, man. I mean,
and seeing that stuff in real, like behind the scenes, it's like, it's insane. I agree with you on the Ben Affleck thing. I called it from the beginning. I have to say that because everybody said, oh my God, he's going to be the worst Batman ever. I was like, dude, the guy's literally Batman. He's kind of a rich guy that's like a philanthropist. Money.
Wow. People
Philanthropist.
Their money.
Yes, that word.
Interesting.
And he's a rich guy, and he's gotten in trouble for.
Now, see, I disagree with all of that. Everything that you said to that point, I like him. He's fantastic. Your whole theory about how he embodies the person as a real person, I think
I'm not saying he's Batman. I'm just saying, like, Batman's is like.
I think
no
Ben
emotions.
Affleck portrays a good Batman and Bruce Wayne. I think Ben Affleck is not anywhere near an actual Bruce Wayne.
Well, I'm not saying he's.
He doesn't have billions of dollars, but
I mean, the dude is rich. He knows how to play a rich guy.
Knows how to play a rich guy.
What was the worst one? Can you at least say that? I'm gonna say crap, I can't think of his name now.
Val Kilmer.
Yes,
Kilmer.
that one.
Yes, Val Kilmer was absolutely the worst one.
It was so bad I forgot he did it.
Yeah. Although what's his name?
Clooney.
George Clooney was a worse movie.
Oh, it was terrible. And that's not his fault, though. I mean, he didn't write it. He didn't write it.
Was that the Poison Ivy one? No. Was it?
Yeah. That was
because she seduced
Robin.
That's how they get out rubber lips and they pull off those. I'm like, dude. That was the one where the Iceman with her it had Arnold in it, and then they get trapped and they're like, good thing we brought our ice skates or bat skates or whatever.
Yeah, but
clicked their heels together and little blades came out, and I was like, bro.
Yeah, but that is so original.
This is next level.
Man. No, that's so original to the actual Batman, the original Dick West Batman.
Dick West.
Adam West.
Why did you go in the gutter all of a sudden? It's like that video we did the other day. Whoa! It's got a little action.
What are you talking about?
That one we started it up. You went, ooh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot,
No.
golly.
No.
Just getting excited about
Yeah,
it.
I was
Now-
like, this
Well, now I can't think
little
of
bit
his name.
extra going
what
on
is
here.
his name? It's not.
It's Adam.
Who is it?
Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam West. Oh yes,
They were
so
trying
close.
to be
Adam
campy,
and
like
Dick.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
They were trying to be
You know,
campy,
Dick
but
Sanders.
Listen, bro. Oh. Anyways, Chop and Drop said best Batman other than West was Keaton.
Yeah,
yeah, I go with
I
that.
don't know where to click on you, but I agree with you. Yes.
Yeah,
Clooney, Kilmer.
Dick West sounds bad.
See, that's the next Batman in 20 years.
sounds like a porn star.
Dick West.
I'm Dick West.
That's a different kind of Batman.
Yeah,
I want it to be like he's got to be like a Kanye lookalike though, or something. Like we got to play the West strongly,
right.
but just change the first name to Dick.
Ah,
All right,
That
so
is
are
awesome.
we even? I have not even looked at this last Moon Knight because I
Oh,
can't get
no.
over the one before that.
I
I'm
haven't
just
watched that one.
I'm just gonna let it play out, and then I'll watch the rest of them until the end. I'm like,
Bless you.
ugh. When they pulled that last one with that hippo, just I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know?
So yes, I have not watched this week's.
Or-
I will.
I did not watch last week's.
Well, you,
I'm trying to recover emotionally from what I experienced last week.
Are you serious? It's that bad? Oh no! Don't tell me this.
I mean, listen, I championed this show. I was on, I believe it was in the mix on DJ Link's channel, and I
Yeah.
flat out said, I enjoy this. I cannot wait for more of this.
And then it hit you.
And then I was made a fool. The next week, they hit us with this shit, and I was like, oh, gosh.
I
This
think they're
whole
trying to
time-
turn it into I don't know what. Like, is it all in his head? Are we in his head right now? Is that what that was? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, I'm kind of done with that. I'm ready for Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange
Yeah.
is definitely where it's at.
We got the new trailer that dropped. What was last week? And I was like, I don't even want to see it. I just don't want any
They had
expectations.
another one come out this week.
I just want to watch
Yeah.
it. I don't want to know what's happening. I saw the beginning at the end of
Well, I'm
the,
not going to tell you what they talked about this week, man. That's the only thing that I hate about the trailers now too is you get a trailer, then you get 100 channels that give you their perspective on the trailer. Then you got the Easter eggs that you missed in the trailer, like all the hints. It's like instantly, like a trailer releases, and they have
Right.
teams of people that dissect them
yeah.
frame by frame, and you see
Right.
they see like a shadow of a sword, and they're like, oh, right here,
Sort of Destiny.
right there,
Yep.
yep. That
Black
character's
Knight
gonna
right
be in it.
there. Yeah.
That character's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Well, it's it to me it just ruins all the fun. I
Right.
want to
Yeah.
I want to be surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't show me everything. Let me be surprised.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I remember people complained about that for a while with comedies. Remember they would say that
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, the best jokes were told during the trailer."
Yeah.
and it was like,
Yeah.
And the movie sucked.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think one of the best movies we ever went to see. I mean, and I say best, like it's not the greatest movie of all time.
Whatever she's about to say is her opinion and not the opinion of both of us.
No, but
I don't know
I'm-
what you're gonna say, so
well, you're not going to appreciate it then. Is Holes, the Disney Holes. We had no
With,
clue. We had watched everything,
Crazy
and we're
Man.
like, "What's this piece of crap? Let's go watch this."
I
And
don't-
we
I
expected.
don't remember that, but I do remember having that experience.
Where we're like, we had no clue what was going on, and maybe if we had seen the trailer, we wouldn't be like, "Oh, this is a great movie." But we're like, "Oh, that's not a bad movie. That's kind of cute."
Yeah, but what about Ravenous or whatever? Remember when we went to go see that? Somebody told us it was a comedy.
That's not a comedy.
It's about eating people. It
No.
literally was a cannibal movie. So we were outside. We're like, what should we watch? And somebody was like, oh, you should see Ravenous. And they're like, oh, I heard it was pretty funny. And we all thought it was a comedy. And you
That
get
was-
in there and it's like colonial Williamsburg and they're eating each other.
Ew.
And then like you would like absorb that person's powers.
Was it that?
Yes, that was it. It was like they found out if you eat somebody, because like the Native Americans believed in it or something, and you would eat them,
Right.
and then you consume their strength.
Spirit.
And this
strength or
colonial
something.
like settlement was eating each other because they were dying, but then they'd be strong enough to survive the winter. Hilarious movie.
This is how old I am.
Chart topper.
You know Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I was dating the missus, and we were gonna go see a movie, and it just like you said, we walk up and I'm like, what do you want to see? And she's like, I don't know. And we're kind of waiting in line to figure out what we're gonna go see. And this guy comes up and he says, hey, do you want to see a movie for free? And I was like, hell yeah, if I ain't gotta pay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is it? He said, well, I can't tell you. You're just gonna have to go in and watch it, and then we're gonna ask you to fill out like a survey at the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, looked at her, I was like, it's free, and Daddy ain't got no money, so let's go. So back then they gave us a little pin because everybody was wearing pins and stuff on their jackets.
Yeah.
It says leisure rules, and we watched the entire thing, and it was Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but they hadn't named it that yet.
Oh,
We were a test audience to see, because at the end, when you looked at the survey, it said, what did you, one of the questions was, how would you rate the ending? And how would you rate this? So we were a test audience for the movie, because
That's awesome.
evidently they had shot it. It didn't test well the first time. So they reshot some scenes, and then they went out to different parts of the country and did it again. And I'd never done that before. And I was like,
That's
this movie's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
it was friggin' awesome. But yeah, that was
Well, it's a good
pretty
thing
cool.
they tested it twice because that's like a classic movie.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah.
I love the parade scene.
So
in
did
that,
you?
so.
So was
end.
the one that you watched the end
Right.
one?
It was the one that they ended up going with. So
Gotcha.
yeah, because as soon as it came out again, I was like, we're going to see it again. We've seen this movie. I want to see it again. She's like, why are we going to see it again? Because I want to know which way they went. And she's like, but we saved money by already seeing it. And I'm like, woman, who's paying?
we gotta, give them like their support.
We went
Right.
to,
We got to. I was like, but that was.
we went to I don't know. I don't even know. It didn't have anything to do with movies. That was for shows.
Oh yeah, was it Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a conference and you were getting free tickets or something.
Yeah. It was a similar. They were like, hey, if you want to watch, it was like shows though. They were like, we're
Right.
gonna launch these shows. And then I had a little dial, and they wanted me to like, when I got like excited, I had to like crank up the dial.
And when you turned
They
it off,
paid you like $20 or $30, right?
Okay.
It lasts like 10 minutes. I went to the thing like 8 times in one day. I went in disguises. Like no joke. I would go to, because they didn't show you the same one. They would show different ones throughout the day.
Right.
So it was like they had 2 groups, and it was like 20 minutes. The first group would take 10, the second group would take 10, and then they do another show.
Mm.
So basically, like, it was enough that I could go have a couple cocktails, come back, you know what I mean? But I would
Right.
change, like I showed up in like swimsuit,
Right.
you know what I mean? T-shirt. Then I came in like a suit.
Okay.
And like the best was I drew in facial hair with one of Angel's
oh yeah, I remember.
makeup things.
They probably didn't even blink, man.
So I
In
like-
Vegas,
so
they
I-
don't even blink.
I can grow this, and I can grow
Right.
this, and I can grow a little bit here, but I can't connect.
Right.
And
So weird.
I drew in this, and then I connected right here. And
Yeah.
the funny part was Angel and I forgot about it, and we went
And
we,
he showed up to pick me up from my conference.
we got a picture, with like a little tiger, and I've got this like fake, it's like drawn. There's a picture. I wish I could find it, but it's floating out there with like this fake
I didn't realize
facial hair.
Right.
that picture.
We didn't think about it because I was an idiot. And sure enough, we get the picture. I was like, dude, that's my drawn in, like my whole thing, my goatee and everything. I can't believe we got photographed like an idiot doing that.
A zoot suit. I wish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was he in a zoot suit?
A zoot
Zoot
suit,
suit,
right?
right?
No problem with that.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
Is there any other movies you're looking forward to?
I mean, I don't even know what's coming out after Doctor
Thor?
Strange. Well,
Are you
I mean,
excited for
I'll
Thor?
have to. It's mandatory to see Thor in my house because
Chris Hemsworth is a hottie.
yeah, she's that'll probably be a pre-sale ticket. I'm going online right now. Are
So
you
I
going
mean,
with me?
do you feel like default because of the whole MCU, you'll watch all of them?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
Okay.
I shouldn't say that. Well, Morbius isn't in the MCU, but I'm not. I have no plans to go see that at all.
Yeah.
I wanted to
If
go see
it comes
because
on
I thought it
HBO,
looked good.
if it comes on HBO, I'll watch it because I
Yeah.
have HBO Max. But I don't care if about that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, it has to. I never saw Venom 2. So I never saw the Carnage one. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't seen that either.
I-
Or I
it-
think the last.
Ignacio says you need to choose your whack card.
I know I need to do that, Nacio.
Yeah, sorry, Ignacio. I meant to have some of those on here so I could add you to the plug line. But I didn't. I'll make sure next week though. Everybody check out Whack Comics because they're doing cards. I can't wait for this.
Oh, it's gonna be
Angel
exciting.
joined up just to get on a card.
Don't call me out like that.
Not to get on a card because she heard of the card. That's what prompted her.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a card, Ignacio. I need to do that. Who you picking?
Who?
Angel. Go ahead.
I am picking. Am I allowed to say?
Yeah.
Rogue. I picked Rogue.
Nobody else can pick them.
Yeah, I'm not picking Rogue.
Wait, no, I didn't know if it was
Gambit.
like
I told Tyler, I was like, this is a power couple move right now. Gambit
There
and
you
Rogue.
go. Gambit and Rogue.
Because nobody else is
Yeah, absolutely.
tag team like that.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta pick somebody.
see, I like Phoenix and I like Jean Grey, and everybody I think that she's my favorite character, and she's on the top. But I think Rogue by Alfar is my favorite character. I mean,
instantly when they were talking about selecting your thing, I was like, well, I don't even care who I am. I just wanted Ignacio to he's done like pictures of everybody. I was like, dude, this is it right here. Like I got so excited.
Did you feel left out?
I mean, I wasn't gonna bring that up.
Yeah, I thought about that, Miss So. I don't know if Ignacio can do the Metal Men. They're DC,
cool.
but yeah, I mean, Ignacio, you could do a Metal Man one of me. That's fine. I don't really have a character that I have to be. I mean, I don't know. I'll think about it.
Like I was just thought of every cool character. I was like, all right, who's taking? You know what I mean? But then it was like,
I'm surprised you didn't pick the G guy.
Galactus.
Yeah,
that's who I thought of. Instantly, I was like Thor, Galactus.
I like
Silver
Havoc.
Surfer.
Can you do Havoc? I do Havoc. Ignacio, do me as Havoc. Except
Lock
without
it
the
in.
glasses.
lock it in.
Lock it in. Ignacio, Havoc. I'm definitely down for the Kickstarter. Let's get it done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what I was going to ask before, what is the coolest thing you found metal detecting? I know it's like a palm tree squirrel effect there, but
That's the first thing. Hey, what's the coolest thing you found? Are you finding anything? When people come up to me all the time and I'm out there doing it, they're like, have you found anything? And I remember I told one guy, it's like, dude, I found the killerest diamond ring. It's huge. I'm like, really? I'm like, no, not at all.
like, have you found
Like I
anything?
say, I know when I went, we found a couple pieces of things, but it's hard because it's like
I just like the bullets.
nails.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
have
Like
to-
you run into a lot of nails.
Jim is the mole man. Yeah, there you go. I could be the mole man. Coolest thing, and it's not even. Let's see. How can I? It was a Maryland car club badge. Okay, and it was
wow.
buried down in the ground, and it's about this big. I need to shoot a picture of it and post it. It's about that big, but it was back in the. You got to remember back in the 50s, the car meant something.
Right.
You were part of something.
Yeah.
Just tell them you found a body. I did find a real gun, but I don't think that's the coolest thing. It was,
Did you,
but
That's pretty good, though.
car club
a
badge
real
was the
gun.
coolest thing I found, in my opinion. Now, historical is it? No, but it felt something to me because whoever lived in this house was proud of their ride. You know, they were
Yeah.
part of
Yeah.
a club, you know, and they put it out front. And so for me to find that was pretty cool. You know, I got a million, you know, Civil War bullets.
I
And
love those
like,
things.
here's a button that was made out of a coin in the 1800s.
That's cool.
Here's a gold ring that, well, it's plated. Let's see. Yeah, here's a plated gold ring. What else did I find? Here's a from back in the 50s. They used to sell these. This might even be 60s Sunoco gas tokens.
Oh, that's cool.
Can I have some of those?
Here's here's another gold ring. I
need
mean,
some
not
gas
gold.
tokens.
Yeah, everybody needs gas tokens. Here's the only real gold that I found. It's a bracelet or a necklace that, you know, somebody lost, but it is real gold.
That's cool.
I don't usually dig up gold because usually you just get trash. This is, yeah, I've got probably 1 million bullets, not 1 million, but I got a fair amount. Here's a pretty decent looking ring. It's all bling,
Oh, wow.
but when it first comes out of the ground, you're freaking out because it looked like real diamonds.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I'd
that's cool.
say the oldest stuff I found. I haven't found anything. I haven't found a coin from the 1700s yet. I'm trying to break through that. The earliest I found is 1804.
Oh, that's cool.
1804.
crap.
I mean, that's over 200 years old.
Yeah.
That's
That's
insane.
awesome.
So
Well, we
I
like
want
to
to find
geocache,
dinosaur bone.
and that's not even like most of it is trash. But every now and then you find something, and it's not necessarily worth a lot of money, but you're like, oh man, that's cool. Like somebody,
Well, somebody took
Yeah.
the time to leave it there. Yeah. That's cool.
yeah. We found what did we find? A pin, like a naval pin or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I mean, if it's a really nice ring, certain people call dibs. Like when
Yeah.
you get home and you're cleaning it and she's like, whoa, 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 dibs, just give me that right now. And I'm like,
Don't worry about anything else. Any other plans you had for this?
I was
It's
like, what if I wanted to do something? Nope, it's mine. Like she dibs me a couple of times on certain things. But I'm giving away stuff. I sent 3 rings out to my buddy James, Jimmy Jam's garage sale on Instagram or Swagger, whatever comics. I sent him, he kind of, when I was during COVID and I was looking for stuff to do, I found him on IG and I bought one of his mystery boxes. And then he got me into this chat and he said, I want you to be in this chat. And for me personally, it helped get through COVID. So
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'm going to send you these beautiful silver rings that I found. They don't fit my hand. They fit, probably will fit your daughter's hand or your wife's hand. And this was I had found one. It was a big honking silver ring. I think it had a skull on it. And I sent that to him because that's a man's ring. And I said,
That's
here,
cool.
you know, I just wanted to show my appreciation. And so, yeah, I'm just starting to realize what am I keeping it for? If I can
Right.
find somebody that'll appreciate it, it's just like a comic. You know, when you do AOKs, you see something,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, damn, I know somebody that liked that. That's sick. I'm gonna get that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna surprise them with it. So
Yeah.
We've done that a couple times. We're like, oh, we should get this for so and so.
I mean, that's honestly, I still will.
I have stuff. for
I
sale.
tell people all the time, like I've got lists of people,
Yeah.
Right.
and it's just a matter of when I can find that certain thing because there's certain people very difficult to
Yeah.
find either something that is useful or something that
they would appreciate.
I
would
didn't even
appreciate.
turn into-
Right.
I turned into
A politician.
a politician there for a second.
They want you.
Believe in what I'm
So-
saying, and you should too, because I'm just like you.
But you know what? I mean, you know, so I mean, I don't see the need to keep it all. So I started giving some of it away, and I'm okay with that. I think it's fun. I think people
You get to have the
appreciate
hunt,
it.
You know what I mean? That's what I think is
Yeah,
the cool part. Anyway, is
yeah.
like
Yeah. So like I got these cards. These are postcards. And
those are cool.
I'm gonna start. I think that's gonna be something I'm gonna start giving away. I got Marvel and DC, and I got them years ago, and I can't even remember. I don't think I got them. I think they were given to me as a gift. But so I don't know if you saw it, but I sent one to Mark because I had he's trying to work on his Justice League, getting the first Justice League comic.
Yeah.
And so I sent that postcard and I wrote a note, saying, "Hey man, get it done. Let's get it done. I mean, I know you don't like selling books, but where's Remy Q's? Let me find Remy Q's. I know there's a couple of Thors in here. Gotta be Fantastic Four. This was pretty dope. I love Silver Surfer. He's cool.
Oh,
That's awesome.
It's DJ Links right here. He's all about here you go. Journey into Mystery.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's a cool one. This one's cool. Yeah, so I mean, they're just
cool.
like
That's
stuff
awesome.
that you throw in with your A-OK and say, you know what? I know you haven't. You have this one though, right, Remy?
Yeah.
You have that book.
Yeah.
See, and I
That
can.
was my all-time
Grail.
grail. Yeah. the
Yeah,
cover
Grail,
of that
Grail.
one. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, but where's that one that do you have? I could have sworn they had a card for it, but I don't see it. I thought they had a card for the one where he's fighting Hercules, but I don't see it. So I guess it didn't come with it. I don't know. But stuff like that. It's kind of fun to if you see something like that, or you say, hey, I think this person will appreciate it. Like I went with a buddy of mine to a toy store that I'd never been to before, and it was off the chain. It really was. It was. I mean, it's called Eternia, so their main stuff was all He-Man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But and I'm not a He-Man guy, but they had everything. They had a little section on wrestling, but they had a whole row on Star Wars. And so
wow.
I'm down there and I'm thinking, wow, they got all the Star Wars stuff, and I think it's time for Chip Getler to get an A-OK. So I grabbed a couple of them because he wouldn't tell me what he was looking for. And don't worry about it. You don't need it. So I was like, no, too late. I'm getting some.
Yeah.
Because he's like,
That's
hey, I want a
awesome,
sticker for my wall or whatever. And so I got these Digger Gem stickers. So I said, I'm gonna send it out. They're coming out.
That's awesome.
I see a Remy Q A-OK coming sooner or later.
Well, you don't
sure.
don't rush yourself on that, sir. Trust me. It's this is we've been A-OK'd and I'm still trying to breathe.
He's trying to organize.
This is crazy.
Right.
I've done the whole wife thing where like we need to organize this mess.
Wow.
I've been invited down here. I have to fix it.
Do you
So are you planning to are you guys planning to go to HeroCon?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well then I will see you there.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
I don't know if anybody will see us because we might have to hide the minions.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna swing that. But if we have little ones with us, though, because I'm
We're
thinking
like, don't
we can
talk to us,
cosplay and just like chain them together, and then we'll say, I don't know what it is. We'll
Make them do cosplay.
Yeah.
And then you just now here's your cosplay.
Lose them.
Right. You're tied up by the villain, and you have
There's
to
a
sit there.
5-foot Spider-Man walking around somewhere here. Oh, and he's got a 4-foot Spider-Man with him.
No, we're not going to
If
do
you
that.
see two very small Spider-Men together, they're
What'd you
probably
do with them when you went to C2E2?
We had somebody come watch them.
Oh yes,
And it cost us a
that
lot
was
of
an
money.
adult vacation.
Where we realized that we are super old. Because in between adult things, we slept. We're like, okay, let's just take a nap.
Let's take a nap.
Well,
Awesome.
We have
we
have a game.
do you want to play a game, sir?
Oh my God. Yes.
Guess those Tootsies.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God.
Everybody's favorite YouTube game. Guess those Tootsies. All right, Angel, don't peek. So this is the way that this is going to work, sir. I am going to show. I have 2 celebrities, 3 pictures each of each celebrity's Tootsies. and we're gonna see if either one of you can
I
guess
can
it.
literally
Okay.
feel you doing this.
If either one of you can guess it. All right, you ready, Angel? And to recap, everybody, it started with
Oh, don't show
with
it.
these
Don't
tootsies.
show it.
Ooh. Oh, that's just horrible.
Ugh,
and ended up being. Okay.
you're making
All
it
right, so
hard not to like
I mean,
her.
they don't have to be like we don't.
Is this any celebrity or is this a comic related celebrity?
It
Well,
should-
you know, I gave a clue last week, and I was told not to give out clues. I think these are relevant.
Who said that?
These are relevant to the
comic community.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Number one.
Hmm.
I know whose they are.
What?
I know who that is. I could be wrong.
Same celebrity. Number two.
Oh, nope, never mind. Oh, that is a big
That changed your opinion.
deal. Maybe. I don't know.
That
What is going on with her toe over on the yeah, man, look how bumped out red it is. Oh my god.
number three.
Okay, yeah, no. Oh, I might know.
I'm
Is
gonna
it? Oh wait. Go ahead, Angel. You first.
I'm gonna say Scarlett Johansson or Angelina Jolie.
Oh, that was not who I was thinking at all. I don't know the girl's name. I was gonna say the chick from Guardians of the Galaxy, the one that can with the antennas.
Oh,
God, I don't know.
Mantis.
Mantis.
Yeah.
I don't know her
Nobody
real
knows my
name, but I was gonna say that was who it was. But I'm probably way off because I
All
think of the
right.
obscure ones.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, who is that?
It's Kate Boswell.
Who the heck is
Or
that?
Bosworth.
How is she related to a Marvel or
Yeah.
any comic book movie?
What's she in?
What is she in?
Wasn't she in I thought she was the one that was in Superman Returns.
I don't.
Huh?
Am
I
I
don't-
wrong?
Yes, I think you are.
Oh, we need to look that up.
Hold on.
We need a judge's ruling because I don't remember her being in. Maybe she was in that one with what's his name, or is the Lois Lane, but I don't remember.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did she play Lois Lane?
Superman
Oh.
Returns. Yeah.
All right.
What?
Half a point.
Yeah.
That was a horrible.
That was a
Mm.
nobody knows who she is.
Yeah. I'd have rather gone with
Boo!
Mantis.
No, I'm just kidding.
You know what, you guys?
That's so
You know
wrong.
how long I had to stare at ugly feet? Okay.
That is so wrong.
Those
Joe.
weren't even that ugly. I was trying to. Okay. Okay, guys. All right.
See, he's
All right,
punished.
you
Let's
guys wanna
put
make
Brie
fun of
Larson
me?
back
I
up.
got you. I got you. I got both of you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh no, those do not fit her feet at all. I know who it is though. I think I'm gonna go with
I think she has polio.
something's wrong with her.
Good God. I think she must have broken her toe or her foot.
Yeah. Oh no, no.
Look at the side of her foot pops out like that. That bone.
Oh my God.
How do you wear open toe shoes like that, though? I mean, seriously.
I mean,
I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I mean, that's jacked.
that is.
You see her toe popping or her bone
mean-
popping on the side like
Any
that?
guesses? Any guesses?
Zendaya. I'm gonna guess Zendaya
No.
every.
You hate Zendaya. Every
I
time
don't.
it's
It's not
funky feet.
Zendaya.
No, I'm gonna guess Zendaya until I'm right.
All right.
Or
Jim?
Angelina
I'm not
Jolie.
guessing. I have no
Angelina Jolie.
clue.
I'm gonna guess her.
Amy Adams.
What?
Ugh.
Oh
Wow.
man, poor Amy.
Yeah. So basically, from the ankles up, she's fine. But good God Almighty, that is a jacked up foot.
I mean, I would say she broke one if it didn't look the same on both toes.
Right. If I'd have saw just one foot, I'd have said, "Oh my God, she broke her foot." But that something doesn't look right there. I mean, like, look at that. Come on, Remy. You know, I mean, look at that. Thing is, oy.
Is that
That
what
looked
it
like-
is? Bunions?
It can't
Yeah,
be a bunion, right?
Those are bunions?
Yeah.
Ow.
I'd
Yeah.
chop that off.
I was gonna say, well, they do. They have an operation for it.
I'd laser that sucker or something.
I'm
Oy.
not gonna say her name, but yeah, she had that taken care of.
That was a
Supposedly very
hot picture
painful.
of her.
It is
though.
very painful. I mean, it doesn't even fit in her shoe.
Yeah, you need to wear flats when you're got feet like that and cover them.
Oh no!
I mean,
Oh no!
I
Oh,
hate.
Here we go. Hold on. And
Guess those Tootsies.
I'm picking next week's
I
Tootsies.
almost messed it up. Well, because we ended. That was the end of the game. I had Lois Lane all over this.
I don't even know who she is. I don't remember her in any movie.
Who?
I mean, I know who Lois Lane is.
Kate Bosworth. Yeah, that's nice. That's very
That's the only reason why he got it. Don't let him fool you.
dominatrix like. I don't even know what the word
Mhm.
is I'm looking for.
Uh-huh.
That's the way those Wonder Woman covers were back then, I mean,
Well, he was kind of into all kinds of fun stuff.
Who's in the? Oh, you're talking about the
The one-
creator
of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I read a book on it. I mean, basically it was
A thing.
I mean, that was kind of the premise of Wonder Woman, the bondage, thank you, the whole bondage thing, man. I mean,
Yeah, and
ay.
he had a wife and mistress.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I don't even know if it was a mistress per se. It was like kind of
A
open
girlfriend.
to a degree.
Oh yeah, like they one of them had kids and the other one watched them. They had this whole
Yeah.
happy throuple. I guess it would be a throuple.
A throuple.
That's what it's called.
There was a movie on it. I didn't see the movie, but I did read the book, and it was kind of like, because my wife read it first, and she's like, "You need to read this," and I was like, "Really?" She goes, "It's superhero related." I'm like, "Yeah, but okay."
Is it really? And then you're like, oh. Well, and then they had he invented the lie detector test and the
Right.
polygraph,
Mhm.
and it was like the whole thing about her lasso was sort of
Right, the lasso of truth, and it's
Mhm.
kind of
the bracelets, which are
Well, it was. I thought it was like, in the beginning, Wonder Woman. I mean, it was kind of. What was I was thinking? Like, if she lost her bracelets or something like that, she could be tied up, and she lost her strength because I think it was all through the bracelets in the beginning.
I feel
And then
like I feel like something similar. I feel like
yeah, it was something like that, and then they said, no, that's not going to work. We can't do that. That's right. You stay down there, woman. There's a Thor cover. Do you have the Thor bondage cover?
No.
no, but now he's gonna go look for it.
No. I
Jane
don't.
Foster. It's Jane Foster like this, and tied up and everything, and she's on the front. They call that the Thor bondage cover. It's probably like I don't know, 2 something in the 200s somewhere. Look it up there, you perv. Look it up. You'll find it.
Oh, Brian, what's going on? All right. Well, shoot. Anything else you can think of?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, you want to tell anybody, the folks, what you have coming on, sir?
I am going to be filming a box that I bought off my buddy Big Comic Chris. It's a lot of Jamie Tyndall books, and he does White Widow. I don't know if you've seen it, but he had a video. He had bought a mystery box directly from Jamie, and he kept going. Yeah, he'd show the book, and he'd be like, I think I've got this already. And the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, I want it. I want that one. I want that one. So I messaged him, and I was like, dude, if you've got doubles, can I buy the other ones off you? He's like, yeah, sure. So he threw some books together for me, and so I got to film that. I'm going to be on Whack Comics next Tuesday.
Oh,
yes. I need to come up with a whack hack though. I have an idea. Since I find money, maybe we'll make something related to that. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Right.
I got to work on it this weekend. I got homework now.
That should be a good episode, man. That'll be a lot of fun.
If I'm not completely exhausted on Saturday after all of the 800 bags of mulch I'll be dealing with. I'll jump on Chip's banner for a little bit.
Yeah. Jeremy's excited about springtime too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
He loves all the gardening stuff that I do.
Yeah,
Look,
And all my
I'm just in
projects
charge.
that
I'm just manual labor. I'm not, I don't do design. I don't plant. She said, look, I need, I think she said I need 30 bags of mulch. I need 4 bags of this dirt. And
Sorry,
you and David need to go get it and bring it in here. And that's what I do. I'm labor. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
But
Jeremy
she
shows the thing.
plants it. Because she's smarter than me. Look, I'm going to openly admit it. I'm married up. Okay. I did. She's 4 years younger than me and she's smarter than me. So, I don't deny it. This woman reads like 2 books at a time, which I think is insane. I mean, like, she'll be reading one and she'll put it down for a while, I'll read the other. And I'm like, how do you keep it? How do you not get mixed up?
I don't know if I've ever heard of somebody doing that.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's just I'm married up. She bought me the banana Wolverine for Christmas.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm I'm a kept man.
Wow.
I'm a kept man.
I am sure that everybody in the chat already is subbed up
so.
to you, but if not, we did put all the Digger Jim's info below. And I know Angel subbed up, didn't you?
Yes.
I don't know. I got a
Angel
notification.
watches
It was
like everybody
Angel
she
O,
watches through my channel. So
who's
when
that?
Angel subs you up, don't be surprised. It's not like she was dunking y'all. She just didn't. She never logs in on herself. So
You don't have to call me out every single time.
No, but let's be clear. When I saw it, I was like, it's like the photo. It's a beautiful photo, though. I'm like,
What?
I looked twice. I was like, who is that? Oh my God, she's smoking. And then I realized it was. I'm not saying that you're not smoking, but I was like,
you're talking about your picture when
on
you subbed up.
YouTube.
I don't remember what
thank
your picture
you.
looks like.
Oh,
When it
yeah,
popped
that
up,
was-
I
I
was
was-
like, I was looking on my phone. It popped up, and I was like, who is that? That's kind of. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was the younger days. Yeah,
I didn't know who it was at first.
Yeah, that was we had just had our son.
Got some
And-
glamour shots going, huh?
Yeah, we were like, okay, we're getting everybody in the picture, all the dogs, everybody, and we had 3 dogs, and I am a dog trainer, so I was like, nothing's gonna go right. We had the son and the 3 dogs, and I had my friend and her mom were gonna come to help wrangle the children and the dog. And she called when we got there and canceled because one of her horses got out. So we had a toddler and 3 dogs, and the pictures were just like, come here. No, don't do that. And the shutter was freaking one dog out every time they took the picture. So finally we're just like, okay, you're gonna it's just but we did get one really good picture of the dogs and the child, and we were happy with that. And then I got one picture. That was the one picture of me that I used for my business up until I can no longer use it.
Oh man.
But thank you.
So that's it. That's all I got.
Well, we've got a bunch of packages coming in. I actually have 2 unboxings that we need to work on. One of them may be a chainsaw unboxing. It was from an online YouTube auction. Yeah, I think it's like, gosh, about 40 bucks. I haven't.
Is that
figured
from
it out yet,
Sticky
though. It's
Goose?
a big box. I don't know. I
I
haven't
don't even know.
knocked on wood. I haven't chipped away at something with a chainsaw yet, but
I saw
looked at
you in
this one. I was
Sticky
like,
Goose.
this is a different mailer. I was like, maybe I'll try this one out. I'll try the big box. We'll see. But
Do
I
not
may
try
end up,
that at home, children.
I may end up doing that. And then Angel has another rant review to do.
Oh, yes. And if there's anything else you guys would like me to rant or review, please let me know.
I want you to go back and watch all of Lost in Space, the 1960s version, and then let me know what you think. If your parents are that old, they probably would have made you watch it anyway.
Probably. I probably saw and didn't remember. I have like one of those things, even if I like a movie, unless I've watched it 1,000 times, I forget the plot. So
Sure.
in 10 years, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a great movie. And Jeremy would be like, you've already seen this movie. And I was like, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
We also have.
Thank you again, sir, for coming on. Seriously, we
Yes,
really
thank you.
appreciate it. And everybody, if there's anybody still
Anytime.
watching, I think they're doing the box battle over. Is it on Legions?
Yep, Legion's in 20 minutes.
Yeah, only. Oh, is it?
8:30.
I thought it was that.
I think it.
So go
Oh, I
get
thought
yourself
it
a
was
snack and a
8:30.
drink.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, so I was
And
gonna
hop
try to
on the
lead everybody
Legion's
over there. I'm pretty
channel.
sure they said it was at 8, but
Oh, maybe it was.
but yeah, check it out. And tomorrow in the mix, I'll be on with Mr. DJ Links, and we should have some fun.
It's his 2-year anniversary, right?
2-year anniversary. 2-year
crazy.
anniversary. Speaking of DJ Links,
It's crazy that
Spidey's powder tumblers. Yes.
it's crazy that we've known DJ for 2 years.
I remember when DJ had like 400 subs, maybe less. I remember when you guys were like 153, and I think Gary's like, go over here and check this guy out. He has his wife open stuff, and I'm watching, and I think I commented on a signed George Perez you had, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy's got good taste. And then you opened up this box that you bought from somewhere, and the freaking book was like this or something, and you were like, I'm gonna straighten this out.
That's me.
And I was like, what the? You're not gonna be able to fix that? That shit is broke.
I showed that last week. That's in that pile over there. That's a Miss Marvel. Miss
That's
Marvel
mine.
#1.
Yeah, I'll never
say, like,
forget
yeah.
that. I was like, oh man. That's
Jeremy just
bad.
made fun of me that whole time. Well,
That was a Goodwill auction.
Yeah, that's what it
Angel
was.
like, she's like, yeah, I won that. She's like, yes, I won the auction. I was like, what did you win? She's like, it's a big box of books. And I looked at it. And I was like, these look horrible. Like, this is terrible.
You went
like,
trash. That's
How
what
much
you
did you
won.
win? Or how much how much did it cost to win? And she was like, it was $100. And I was like, $100. Like, literally, we don't. That's one thing we've always been cool about. Like, all right, if you're spending this, it's legit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
really get on each other. I don't think we do anything crazy wild. Like, you know, like, I'm
Right.
not doing something
I don't-
outrageous
I
with
don't.
money. Well, still,
your big boy book was pretty outrageous.
this one coming in,
Yeah.
that's kind of big. It's kind of big. Anyways, but so yeah, the money thing never really came into a
Well,
factor.
your money is your
but when
money. And
when she said I
and
bought
it's
this for
also mine.
$100, instantly I was like, this is a horrible mistake. We'll never recover this. And I think the whole video, I'm like, unless it's $100 bill that somebody used as a
Bookmark.
bookmark.
Yeah,
We're
we're gonna
out.
we're
Like,
gonna
we are
send that
out.
Miss Marvel to Nick, and he's gonna press it for us.
We're gonna submit it. We're gonna slab it and see what it gets.
They're like
gonna get
We're gonna
negative
see what
5.
it gets.
They're like first time in history a -10.
No. I bet you. I bet
think-
you
I
that comes
think
back
it-
a lot better than what you think.
I think it's gonna come back at 2.5.
2.5. I think it'll be more than that. I know it's unbelievable, but I think if you, I think
I don't know, Jared. I don't know, man. That thing is like.
It
That's
has
bad.
gotten flatter.
I'm gonna
though.
say a
It used to be.
5.0.
It used
I'll
to be
double
like
what you say.
it used to be like this, and now it's kind of like a
It's
soft,
starting to soften out. Yeah. It's
a little soft M, a little
Mm.
not a meh.
Anyways, so yes, if you're watching this on the rewind, though, seriously, check out Digger Jim. I mean, you're doing unboxings.
Yeah.
You've got your new comic book day, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of sprinkled in a little bit of everything, man. It's
I'm
some
trying
fun
to.
stuff.
I'm trying to work something out with my brother.
I mean, the big thing is like because like we know you from like the banter, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
or like
yeah.
you know, it's like you're always on the panel, which is awesome. I mean, that's the big thing for me, anyways. Is just everybody from the different groups and everything. It's like when you can be on somebody's channel or be on the panel or something, that's awesome. So
Yeah, you get
just
your-
really appreciate you coming out, man. Thank
Well,
you
yeah,
again.
see you
for
having me
coming on. It was a lot of
anytime.
fun.
I
And,
think you guys are great.
We'll have
Oh,
to.
thank you.
We'll have to get some. We'll get some folks on here. I don't know what we'll do. We might need to have a big panel. Set it up.
There
a
you
big
go.
panel.
Yeah, we'll get a couple people in. It'll be an open discussion about something. I just don't know what.
It would be nice if we could do it on a weekend that I don't have to work.
True. Yep. So make sure to hit like and subscribe. Again, check out Digger Jim. All of his info should be at the bottom in the description. I believe it's the first thing I didn't even put a description. I was just like, check it out right here. Boom.
You were
Put
too
it on there.
excited.
I was just serious. Anyways, thank you very much, everybody. We will play you out to this.
I don't even know what that is.